Our pregame show is brought to you by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs.
We are in the second half of junior varsity Ripon High School Winneconne Wolves basketball boys action here in the Tiger Den at Ripon High School. I'm Marty Ernser, and joining me right now is the head coach of the Ripon boys varsity program, Mihai Chanel Harrison. Once again, Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to be back.
Yes. Hey, before I always talk about tonight's opponent and so forth, I always like to finish up on the last game.
Yep.
We took on our rivals, Berlin, and they were 11 of 22. I looked at the numbers the next day on threes, and the gates were open, and they just flooded them in.
Yeah.
And, well, you tell me about the game.
Well, I mean, so overall, when we look at a statistics standpoint, they had their highest three-point percentage game against us. They hit 6 threes in the first 8 minutes of the game and hit 8 in the first half. So, I mean, when you got to start digging yourself out of a hole after they're up 20 just on threes alone, it can be tough, right? So we did a better job guarding them in the second half. But, you know, in the second half, we played better. We scored 42 points in the second half.
You played them even.
Yeah, and we played them 42-41, but we were down. So, yeah, tough.
Another thing, you're big. Riddick picks up 2 early fouls, so he's got to sit.
Yeah.
And against that front line of Berlin, that puts you at a disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
Huge. And then the game was getting so lopsided on the scoreboard that, you know what? Hey, he's got 2 fouls. He's got to get back in there.
Yeah.
And right away he was contributing when he did. So that's Berlin. We're done with that.
Good.
Good evening and welcome
they're
to
at home tonight,
Ripon High
interestingly enough,
School
against
for Friday night
Waupun.
boys
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game for them. Waupun's a good
here
team.
at the Tigers Den
Korean
in
conflict.
Ripon. And tonight we
so
have
tonight
a
it's the
boys
Winneconne
basketball
Wolves, and there
matchup
is really
between
so
the
much,
Ripon
at least once
Tigers
again. I
and
haven't seen
the
Winneconne Wolves
Winneconne
play,
Wolves.
but when you look at the numbers,
we're glad to
you
have
guys
you
really
listening
have a lot in
live on
common, it seems to
AM
me.
1600
Yeah, I think we have a little bit more skilled bigs.
and 93.1
We got to play inside out a little bit. We got to drive the
along
gas.
with
We can't
streaming
hold
on
the
the
basketball.
World
And,
Wide
you know,
Web
honestly, I'm just
at
hoping our shot fall tonight a little bit better than they have been the last 2
Ripon
games since you guys have been watching us.
A pregame show
and
is brought
you
to
made a
you by
comment. We can't
Brewer
hold the
Heating
ball.
and Cooling,
Coach.
your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all of your home comfort needs. With Marty Ernser, I'm Lynn Krause, and Marty, tonight the Tigers overall 2-3, taking on the Winneconne Wolves overall 1-4. Neither team has a win in the conference, so tonight it's going to be breaking the ice on that. And both teams, for the most part, pretty evenly matched. So this is a game, really, the Tigers should take.
Boy, I don't know if I'd use the word should, but you certainly like to think you're home with these Winneconne Wolves. So if you can't beat them at home, it's going to be a little tougher in the season beating them in their house. So, but yeah, I mean, we need it. And you said evenly comparable statistically, absolutely. If you look at Ripon's scoring with Bettine, Killam, and Riddick, you got 16, 14, and 6. You look at the scoring from the Wolves, you got Ingles, Reitz, and Schaefer with 17, 12, and 9 points respectively. Rebounds are about the same. And so what are we going to find out about the Wolves? That's what I don't know, other than, guess what? Their leading scorer is a 10th grader and leading rebounder. And to add to that, the kid's 5'9". I love it.
Last night, of course, we had the girls' basketball game between Ripon and Winneconne, and their leading scorer was a freshman. So a lot of youth over there at Winneconne and that youth program, and paying off here as they are in high school now. Not necessarily with wins, but on the floor, certainly showing some positivity.
Yeah, you got what you got. Parker Ingalls brings it. The 5'9" package is giving you 17 points, over 7 rebounds a game. And for a 10th grader, that's impressive. And, so I think they're going to start a couple sophomores, actually. So I'm looking forward to this game. Ripon has had the misfortune of having to run into Berlin and Kettle Moraine Lutheran, two teams that have records of 6-0 and 4-2 overall. And they have come in here, both those ball clubs, and shot lights out.
They have, yeah.
I mean, are you kidding me? Berlin shoots 50% on 22 three-point attempts, and 8 of those fell in the first half. My goodness, that's a tough hole to dig out of, and that's what happened with them against Berlin. But with the Wolves, like you said, they're 1-4, and I think it's going to be a game that Ripon definitely can win. We saw the emergence of really, I thought, of Traczynski the other night.
Yeah, Jaden Traczynski had a fantastic game, I thought. Yes.
Yeah, and it was complete, and he was 6 of 11. Even when you look at those stats, Henry Bettine, 5 of 7 for 12 points. Jacob Riddick, who sat a great deal of the game in foul trouble, 9 points on 4 of 5 from the floor. I mean, these guys were awesome.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So, and the other thing that for Ripon now on the game last week against KML, of course, Ripon shot very, very poorly. They did shoot better Tuesday night, yet, as you mentioned, couldn't keep up with the shooting of Berlin. So we'll see what happens here tonight with Winneconne.
Yeah.
Now, we had a pregame that, Marty, you were able to talk to head coach Mihai Schnell Harrison.
Yep.
And let's take a listen to that right now.
We are in the second half of junior varsity Ripon High School Winneconne Wolves basketball boys action here in the Tiger Den at Ripon High School. I'm Marty Ernser, and joining me right now is the head coach of the Ripon boys varsity program, Mihai Schnell Harrison. Once again, Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to be back.
Yes. Hey, before I always talk about tonight's opponent and so forth, I always like to finish up on the last game.
Yep.
We took on our rivals, Berlin, and they were 11 of 22. I looked at the numbers the next day on threes, and the gates were open, and they just flooded them in.
Yeah.
And, well, you tell me about the game.
Well, so overall, when we look at a statistics standpoint, they had their highest three-point percentage game against us. They hit 6 threes in the first 8 minutes of the game and hit 8 in the first half. So, when you got to start digging yourself out of a hole after they're up 20 just on threes alone, it can be tough, right? So we did a better job guarding them in the second half. But, in the second half we played better. We scored 42 points in the second half.
You played them even.
Yeah, and we played them 42-41, but we were down. So, yeah, tough.
Another thing, your big, Riddick, picks up 2 early fouls, so he's got to sit.
Yeah.
And against that front line of Berlin, that puts you at a disadvantage as well.
Yeah, huge.
And then the game was getting so lopsided on the scoreboard that, you know what? Hey, he's got 2 fouls. He's got to get back in there.
Yeah.
And right away he was contributing when he did. So that's Berlin. We're done with that.
Good.
Exactly. They're at home tonight, interestingly enough, against 2-0 Waupun.
Yeah, so that's going to be a tough game for them. Waupun's a good team.
Yeah,
so good matchup.
Korean conflict, I think. It should be something. Hey, so tonight it's the Winneconne Wolves, and there is really so much, at least once again. I haven't seen Winneconne boys play, but when you look at the numbers, you guys really have a lot in common, it seems to me.
Yeah, I think we have a little bit more skilled bigs. We got to play inside out a little bit. We got to drive the gaps. We can't hold the basketball. And, honestly, I'm just hoping our shots fall tonight a little bit better than they have been the last 2 games since you guys have been watching us.
Yeah, and you made a comment, we can't hold the ball. Coach, I would, if I'm coaching, I'm going to say that every time on offense. I don't care what we're running or what the defense is doing. You got to make the defense work. And when you hold the ball, what happens? That defense has a chance to reset.
That was our mentality this entire week after the Berlin game was play with pace. Play with pace.
Yeah,
get the ball moving, and if you're standing and waiting, you're not doing anything, and don't hold that ball.
Yeah.
We want to move it, and we want to screen guys and move it and score.
Yeah, Henry Bettine is stepping up the last 2 games. They've been tough losses. Henry's been shooting lights out pretty good on that.
Yep.
Mason, I'll tell you, Berlin shut him down. Number 23, that football player was in his shorts all night long. But you know what? Mason did the right thing. Hey, you know what? You want to do that? Then I'm going to find a teammate that's open.
Yeah, and we started out the second half really well with him just being in an isolation game where Jaden Trzynski picked up a few easy layup buckets because they weren't even looking at where the ball was. They were right there in his face, smelling his bubble gum.
Boy, Trzynski, I can't say enough about his game the other night. It was a complete game, and that's going to give him a boatload of confidence, which will lend itself probably, hopefully, tonight here in this game.
Yeah, like I say, we got to make sure that every guy that steps on this floor is going to score the ball. And seeing that Jacob Riddick is stepping up, and especially Jaden Trzynski, just adds that level to us that makes us deeper, so that face guarding against Henry or Mason is going to be a bad choice against us.
Let me ask you this. I said this over the air in Berlin's game. I'm looking at Traeger Hatfield. This guy, he's thick. He's got good ball control, good skill set. He looks, he's open, whether it's a 3 or a short 15-footer, and he looks and he always gives it up. Then, and towards the end of the first half or early in the second half, he actually did hunt a shot. I'm going, hey, because if I know this kid's not, that's now 5-on-4. I don't have to worry about you.
We said to him that was frankly in our halftime game is that if you're not going to look to score, I can't put you in. Like you got to be a threat, especially for how fast he is. And he gets to the rim really good. Then he just gives it up when he's got maybe a one-on-one or an open layup.
He's a thick kid. And maybe when he was playing youth basketball, that wasn't happening. That wasn't being developed. But anyway, I like his potential on the upside.
Yes.
Good luck tonight with Winneconne. You both teams are 0-2 in conference. You're 2-3. They're 1-4. Hey, everybody in this gym from Ripon needs a win. We need a win, Coach.
Yeah, we want a program win so I can buy him a pizza party. That's the rule.
There you go. And, okay, I'll find out where that pizza's at.
You can come with us if we win, but we got to win.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's load the wagon and smack the mules and good luck.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Yep.
And we're back at Ripon High School for tonight's game between Ripon and Winneconne. Our pregame show sponsored by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all of your home comfort needs. Marty, before we announce the starters, with your interview with Coach Schnell Harrison, was there anything that stood out in the interview for tonight?
Other than he refuses to believe that they cannot shoot better even than tonight, that they feel they can do that more offensively, and that everybody does have the green light. We kind of talked about his one guard, Hatfield, that we talked about, and they've even addressed that, say, hey, everybody, you pull the trigger when you got the opportunity.
All right, the starters for Winneconne. They include number 5, Brody Schaefer, 6-foot sophomore. Number 12, Cohen Reitz, 6'3", senior. Number 13, Alexander Thomas, a 5'11", senior. Number 14, Parker Ingalls, a 5'9", sophomore. And number 23, Brady Immel, a 6'3", senior. Tiger starters, number 2, Mason Killam, a 5'9", senior. Number 4, Jaden Trzynski, 6-foot senior. Number 20, Jacob Riddick, 6'4", senior. Number 22, Henry Bettine, a 6'3", senior. And number 23, Traeger Hatfield, a 6-foot senior.
Hey, watch to see if Parker Ingalls, the sophomore scorer, number 14 for Winneconne, and him and Mason Killam, see if they guard one another. Both 5'9". Could be interesting.
All right, it's going to be Riddick and Brady Immel doing the jumping that goes deep into the backcourt, where Winneconne will bring it up. And it's Brody Schaefer with the ball. Man-to-man against the Tiger defense here. That's what it looks like here.
Yeah.
Passing the ball around. Getting warmed up are the Wolves. Left side into the corner. Back out again to the wing. Driving into the free throw line. Backing in there is going to be Aiden Lukaitis.
And they're going to say that Brody Schaefer slid the ball. And it's Trochinsky for the Tigers that's guarding Parker Engels, the sophomore for Winneconne.
So Ripon gets the ball back off of the turnover, and the Tigers will have it here on their first possession. Mason Killam over there in the right corner. Going to go out on top here to Hatfield. Hatfield with a drive, and he's looking and going to back to Killam in the right corner. Back over here to Hatfield. Left side, Henry Bettine. He's going to go into the corner, but bring it out to Jaden Trochinsky, top of the key. Bettine now left side, driving the basket in the lane, forces his way up, but no basket.
Wow.
As Henry Bettine stepped out of bounds.
Wow, that's tough. That's tough.
Tough break for the Tigers, and looks like they're going to press here, Marty.
Yeah. Maybe they watched the girls' game last night.
The inbounder to Lukaitis. He's going to the right corner, making a move. Back to Lukaitis at the free throw line. Left side on the wing. With the ball there is Brody Schaefer. Left corner, Winneconne. No score here. Early on, 16:43 remaining in the first half. Winneconne's second possession, and the shot is up no good by Lukaitis. Tipped out of there, and Jacob Riddick gets the rebound to Killam. Killam hustling quickly the other way to Jaden Trochinsky, wing left side three off the front of the rim. And it's quickly the other way. But hey, Mason Killam, what a steal on Lukaitis. Great job by Killam and good hustle.
Yes, it was on that missed three by Trochinsky.
And Killam then drives into the right corner, takes a shot, puts it up and in. The Tigers score first. So here come the Wolves, and then a stolen on a pass, Traeger Hatfield.
And that's a big steal because Parker Engels was an orphan for a three if that ball gets through.
So Bettine now to Killam, right corner three, off the rim, rebounded by the Wolves. Quickly the other way, a good pace to this game, back and forth, driving, and a nice shot there by Brody Schaefer, left corner.
Schaefer was awesome on the move. He faked the inside-out dribble and then kept it with the right hand, and like you said, faded away from the baseline to drop it.
Winneconne with a little press here too now. Ripon having a bit of difficulty, but they do get it across the timeline to Bettine, to Hatfield in the corner, back to Bettine, wing three, long one, but he hit it! Henry Bettine for three.
Well, you look back at the KML game and the Berlin game, and he's been hot in both of those, particularly from downtown.
15-15 remaining in the first half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard has Ripon 5, Winneconne now 4. On a nice shot, driving to the basket, there was Brady Immel. So the Tigers getting the ball, and they just turned it over on that press. But Mason Killam almost stole it away from Lukaitis. And a pass underneath the basket is going to be knocked away and not handled by Winneconne. It's a turnover.
Okay.
So Jaden Trochinsky will inbound the ball for the Tigers. Mason Killam has it now.
Diamond press here.
Over to Jaden Trochinsky. In the middle, Bettine, and he's going to get it over finally to Killam, almost 10 seconds. And over now to, that was Hatfield. Bettine, Jaden Trochinsky drives the lane, little running hook off the glass, no good. Rebound out of there by Parker Engels of the Winneconne Wolves.
Yep, Trochinsky got to stay on him.
Top of the circle here, Schaefer. Killam on him. Killam with a reach. They're going to call that a foul.
They're going to call that ticky-tacky hand check. But I'll tell you what, now you know that's what they're going to call. Don't do it again. Keep your hands off of them. Play defense with your feet.
So,
boy, that was quite.
I thought that was.
It's pretty unforgiving there.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that either. But anyway, Winneconne has the ball. And it's going to be a three, top of the circle. And he hit it. Brady Immel.
Okay. Riddick, you saw it. You don't give that to him again. You make him put the ball on the floor. There's the trap.
Back to Henry Bettine. Over now to Hatfield across the timeline. Trochinsky left corner. Mason Killam with it now. And he drives into the lane, stops, brings it back to Turchinski. He drives in the lane, shot is up, blocked by Immel, but picked up by Henry Bettine. Tries to go underneath to Jacob Riddick and is blocked again. Wow.
Brady Immel, 6'3" senior. Riddick, Turchinski are out.
And Ty Bradley will come in.
And
the Declan Dudzinski. Okay, it'll be Rippon's ball underneath the basket, right side. Gets it into Mason Killam, right corner shot, no good.
It's getting good looks.
It is, but he just missed that one. Winneconne got the rebound. The Wolves lead this one 7-5 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 13:25 remaining in the first half. Winneconne moving the ball around pretty well here. Top of the circle, now into the lane. Immel, he's a big kid, and he took it to the glass. Has got 7 points.
I wonder if that's any relation to the Immel Ripon College football linebacker.
Could very well be. Here comes Ripon. Kill him across the timeline. Declan Dudzinski to Bettine, top of the circle, left side. Hatfield, who drives the lane. Shot off glass, no good. And it's run down by Aiden Lukaitis, who gets it to Immel. Him with the headband on tonight. Oh. And nice stop there by Henry Bettine. He stole the ball away from the Winneconne player as he drove to the basket.
Well, he did a blow-by against his initial defender for Ripon, and then, like you said, then he got to help defense along the baseline underneath the basket. Good play, good defense.
Jaden Turchinski returns. Traeger Hatfield goes out. 12:46 remaining in the first half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard, the Wolves 9, the Tigers 5. Mason Killam will bring it up now for Ripon.
Winneconne pulls off the press.
Killam right to the right corner. Back out on top to Declan Dudzinski. Free throw line, drives the lane, stops. Jaden Turchinski, 3, left wing.
Nope.
He misses it. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Winneconne ball.
Turchinski not hitting anything like he did the other night. Now, what's interesting, I brought up the comment with his probably, big game the other night. What was he going to do tonight? Yeah, he's taking the open shot. He just has to settle in and make one. He'll be okay.
Here comes Immel across the timeline for Winneconne. Ball remains on the left side. Henry Bettine getting called for a reaching foul. Tried to make a steal.
These are going to be old school, these are old school refs, and so they're really going to protect the guy with the ball, it would appear. And anything with hands, trying to put pressure on that ball with hands, they're going to blow the whistle.
Kind of move like old school too, don't they, Marty?
Keep me out of this.
All right. Lukaitis in the left wing. Top of the circle here, Ingles. Lukaitis, wing left side. Turchinski's guarding him. Into the right corner for a 3. That's way off.
Yeah.
And Jaden Turchinski gets the rebound. He'll give it to Killam. Hey, behind the back dribble as he gets across the timeline. Stops for a 3, and it's off the front of the rim. In goes the rebound. Quickly the other way. Wow, what transition ball.
Beautiful
and 2
pass
by Brody Schaefer.
But it was the pass that set the table.
It was a beautiful pass. Schaefer.
Ripon doing one and done as we get a timeout called by Ripon. Winneconne doing a great job of just one and done on the defensive end.
All right, 11:42 remaining in the first half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard, Winneconne 11, Ripon 5. Let's take a timeout.
Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
They can't hear us and they can't see the scoreboard on the
All right, we are back live and in living color, we hope. Anyway, the Ripon Tigers have the ball. Declan Dudzinski, nice give and go. Reverse by Tyler Bradley.
Yeah, and that was his only option. Well done.
All right, good job for the Tigers right out of the timeout. And the 2 points were badly needed by Ripon. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard is now 11-7.
All in a tight game. Wow, the help defense by Bradley. I think they're going to call it on him. Let's see.
Yeah, Tyler Bradley, his first personal. It's the third team foul.
This is how many games have we done? I'm very, very surprised to see this type of whistles being blown.
Winneconne with a nice move to the basket. Wow, Alexander Thomas.
Exploded. There was nobody there to help.
Presses back on. Mason Killam now to Henry Bettine across the timeline. To Mason Killam driving the lane underneath. Left side for Declan Dudzinski. Nobody took a shot. They had open shots. Now Henry Bettine will. And he hits a three.
Badly needed. That makes it a one-possession game in the American Family Insurance scoreboard. 13-10. Tigers down.
10:40 remaining in the first half. Shot for a three by Winneconne.
Yeah.
Oh, my, he hit it. That is Oliver Aberley,
now we got
junior.
Another foul call by these officials.
We have a foul underneath the basket after a three. I mean, come on. There's nobody rebounding. So what do we have? They're calling a foul, a push. They're going to call it on Henry Bettine. So that's going to be a second personal. And it's the fourth team foul. And Coach Schnell Harrison wants an explanation. And, Marty, I'd like one too.
For which call?
Yeah, right. Well, let's see. It's going to be Winneconne's ball after the foul. American Family Insurance scoreboard, 16-10, Winneconne. And that really went against Ripon there.
Well,
now Henry Bettine has to come out. He has two fouls.
Your leading scorer. And there wasn't anything going on. I mean, I'll have to watch that on the video.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's Winneconne's ball again here, and they have it. It's Schaefer with it, wing left side. Declan Dudzinski guarding him into the corner. And now a travel on Brady Immel. So the Tigers will get the ball back.
You know, I believe you just get a regular check for officiating. You do not get it by the number of whistles.
The number of fouls called and all of that, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, the Tigers with Killam and Trzynski, they work at the ball across the timeline. Declan Dudzinski, Trzynski. He's going to take a three, and he's got it!
Yeah.
Jaden Trzynski hit the front of the rim.
How many times are we going to talk about those rims?
Those soft rims that we have here at Ripon High School.
Yeah, that's a push.
And Winneconne the other way with Brody Schaefer did a drive, but going to be called for a foul on the defender, the Tigers.
Winneconne's going to be in bonus real quick here.
Declan Dudzinski, his first, team's fifth. All right.
All right. They got two on the block, two on the elbow, on the inbounds for Winneconne under their basket. Ripon down by 3.
Brody Schaefer will inbound it, gets it to Immel. Immel top of the key here to Benjamin Gonzalez. Right side, 3, Immel off the rim. It's bouncing around, and Hatfield gets the rebound for the Tigers. He quickly brings it up. He's going to go right to the basket. Oh, and he slipped and fell.
Travel.
And so he traveled. That's too bad.
Yeah.
So Winneconne gets the ball back. 9:37 remaining in the first half. Wolves 16, Tigers 13 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
They like the use of the ball screen a lot.
It's a double team at half court. Jaden Trzynski steals it, goes to the hoop, and gets fouled.
They love the ball screen, I've noticed, in their half-court offense. That time Ripon went right for the double team on the ball, and it messed them up. Good theft by Ripon.
And Jaden Trzynski will get to the free throw line. He'll get to shoot 2 here. So, hey, he just made a 3, now a steal. Let's hope he can get a couple of free throws here, get the Tigers within 1. And he's got it. He's got one of them. So now it's 16-14 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard with one more free throw to go. It is up and good. Those soft rims. Jaden Trzynski has 5. So the Tigers within 1 here with 9:20 remaining in the first half.
When are you going to figure out, fellas, what's being called here?
Mason Killam got too close to Oliver Aberle and got called for a foul.
Yeah, it was a hand check.
His second foul.
And you have to adapt your game defensively to the way it's being called.
So Logan Polash comes into the game now for the Tigers.
And with over 9 minutes remaining in the first half, next foul, Winneconne's in the bonus rest of the half.
Yeah. Polash, a sophomore, 6-footer. Ball goes into the back court to Aberle, who will be bringing it up. Wing left side, Lukaitis to the right now, making a move to the free throw line. Ball goes back out. Good defense, almost stolen away by Truchinski again. And this time Truchinski's going to get called for a foul on a reach. So, yes, it is. Jaden's first and team 7th, and that puts Winneconne in a bonus. So, 1 free throw plus 1 if made. And at the line, that is Parker Ingalls.
Leading scorer, sophomore.
His first point of the night.
He's a smooth player. What I've noticed about this kid, Parker Ingalls, for Winneconne, he lets the game come to him. It's become very apparent to me.
And the second one is also good. So the Tigers will inbound it. Jaden Truchinski in the backcourt. Goes over here to Hatfield.
You got to see the whole floor.
Hatfield to Declan Dudzinski. Polash. Polash to Riddick. Polash has it. Pulls up. Jumper. Good!
Nice. Wait, because Ripon at one point had a 2-on-none without the ball.
Yeah.
And he got bailed out there by Polash.
Emerson Naughton will bring it up now for Winneconne. Making a drive to the free throw line, but dumping it back out is Xander Bartle. Now they let that go, Marty. A little bit of hit there.
I was waiting for the whistle. I didn't understand.
Declan Dudzinski, it was a push for sure. No call on that one. Winneconne still on the offense. Almost stolen there by Jacob Riddick. Lukaitis has it. Left side of the free throw line. He's going to drive. He's in the lane. Shot off glass. Wild. No good. Rebound to Hatfield.
Good intense defensive stand by Ripon.
He hustles down. Jaden Truchinski's open. I thought he'd hit a three. He drives in the lane. Lays it up and in. Jaden Truchinski.
Nice blow by number 4. He's doing a good job.
And the Tigers take the lead, 19-18 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. And the shot is missed by Emerson Naughton. Ripon rebound.
It's interesting watching some walks here that weren't called. So Winneconne, and right now it's the defense that's getting Ripon going on the offensive end.
Logan Polash in the lane, turnaround jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, brings it back out. Truchinski, his pass knocked away and stolen by Lukaitis. Winneconne takes it to the hoop, lays it up and in nicely as Xander Bartle.
1 point game, Ripon trailing.
7:10 remaining in the first half. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Winneconne 20, Ripon 19.
There you go.
Tigers across the timeline. It's going to be Hatfield to the hoop.
Hatfield, great job drawing the contact with dribble drive. That time he looked for his shot, and he's going to shoot two. They're saying it was before the shot. Yeah, I know. It was before the shot, he's calling it.
Oh, I didn't think it was before the shot.
No, I didn't either, but it doesn't. Yeah, I've given up on. I'm just going to say, I'm going to tell you what's happening, and we'll go from there.
Third team foul for Winneconne. Emerson Naughton on the foul, his first personal. Jaden Truchinski, nice pass to Hatfield. His shot was blocked, but he was fouled on the play.
Yep, nice inbounds play. You just got to be more aggressive. When you get that ball and you're going to the rack, man, you attack it. You don't go 80%.
Brody Schaefer the foul, his second, team's fourth, and Traeger Hatfield will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, that foul was on the on Winneconne. Carter, no, that was our guy. That was on Brody Schaefer. That's his second foul as well. He blocked the shot, but in the eyes of the official on the baseline, got some of the arm as well.
First point of the night for Traeger Hatfield as he makes the free throw to tie this game. The second one is up. Good. Tigers have the lead.
And remember, both these teams are 0-2 in conference. So there's a lot at stake here for both these clubs. They are definitely in a drought of conference wins, and they want one badly.
American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon 21, Winneconne 20, 6:53 remaining in the first half. Driving to the hoop and taking a shot, no good, was Brody Schaefer. Tigers get the rebound.
How's that going? Schaefer, strong board for the
Riddick
Tigers.
To Trzynski, to Dudzinski. And Trzynski gets it back. Declan Dudzinski has it. Dribbling around, free throw line. Logan Polash, three, top of the key. No good, off the back of the rim.
Good look.
Immel the rebound. Winneconne the other way. Quickly, left corner with it. Jaden Trzynski on the guard. Shot is up by Ingles. And it's no good, but a foul on the loose ball against Ripon.
So Winneconne just likes to come off of ball screens, and they come off the screen.
Offensive foul. My fault. My fault on the rebound. It was an offensive foul. And that's on Parker Ingles, his second personal. The 15.
He's 5'9", but he leads Winneconne with just under 7 rebounds, almost 7.5 rebounds a game.
All right, so the Tigers have the ball, looking to increase their lead here. It's Jaden Trzynski. Takes the three. Got it! Jaden Trzynski!
Following up his best high school performance the other night.
With another good one so far in this first half.
Yeah.
Lukaitis has it. Here's a three. Ingles right side, airballed. And it's run down by the Tigers' Carter Brown. To Jaden Trzynski across the timeline on the wing. He's going to shoot another three. Oh, off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. It's loose out there. And a reaching foul on Winneconne.
Him and Riddick ran into one another on a dance card, but then they got fouled from behind by the Winneconne Wolf. Foul situation now, one more, and with over 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half, Ripon will be in the bonus on the next whistle against Winneconne.
Jaden Trzynski will inbound it. Carter Brown, three, no good. Rebound comes out of there to Winneconne. There are very quickly the other way, and Declan Dudzinski gets called for a foul.
Yeah.
All right.
Coach Chanel Harrison is pleading. It's like, hey, just keep those hands back. But in that one, I think it was just the contact with his torso, because it's such a good attacking dribble by, is that Schaefer, that he's tough. He's tough to guard off the first step, low by.
His first free throw is good, and now he has earned the second free throw. It was the 8th team foul for Ripon. Declan Dudzinski's second, and that free throw also good. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Tigers 24, Wolves 22. 5:25 remaining in the first half. Declan Dudzinski to Trzynski.
There you go. Now come over.
Logan Polash, Trzynski, 10-second
I'll
violation.
tell you what, the Ripon players in the backcourt are not looking down the court, because you got Polash wide open. He's an orphan. And they're looking back to the middle instead of viewing the entire court. And it's a strong side pass. In other words, you're not inviting over-the-top cross pass that will get stolen. He's wide open. I noticed it was there last time, too.
Winneconne ball, Brody Schaefer between the circles. Top of the key here is Alexander Thomas. It gets into the lane underneath, and putting it up and in is Brady Immel.
Yeah, the dribble drive down the lane is what set that basket up.
All right, now breaking the press was Declan Dudzinski. He just dribbled it through, but then lost it. Gave it to Jacob Riddick on the
over and back.
loss, and then his shot was no good.
And it's an over back. It's the right call. Unfortunately, what was interesting was the pass by Ripon. He lost control, and yet it went right to his teammate. And I'm going to drive to the basket on that. I'm not going to shoot the jumper.
Take the jumper.
Yeah.
So it is a turnover.
Yep.
And Winneconne gets the ball back to Brody Schaefer.
All knotted up here on the scoreboard.
That ball went so quickly, Marty, from behind the basket all the way to the back court for over and back. My goodness. So Winneconne, nice little 16-foot jump shot is no good, but the rebound by Lukaitis, but his foot was out of bounds, and it will be Tigers' ball.
Yeah, trying to save the air ball from going out of bounds, and had the violation with his foot. So with 2 fouls, you're going to see Bettine back in the game, and in fact, with 2 fouls, you're going to see Killam for Ripon, also back in the game.
Yeah, and Ty Bradley came in as well. Tyler Bradley did. Declan Dudzinski still in the game. He has 2 fouls as well. All right, Patine.
Yeah.
He's going to drive it on the right side. He stops, goes back now to Hatfield. Hatfield will get it over to Killam. And Killam's on the wing right side. Goes over now to Hatfield. Patine. Corner. 3. Mason Killam. Oh, he got it!
Give it up to the rims.
Give it up to the rim. Mason Killam for a 3.
Yeah, that's, you call that Marseille in billiards.
Boy, I'll tell you, these rims are something else. Driving to the hoop is Winneconne's Parker Ingalls. He missed it, gets his own rebound. Ball is loose. Mason Killam comes up with it. Here he goes the other way.
Nice
job. And he goes to the floor because he got fouled.
Nice job by Killam. He had no choice in the matter. Aiden Lukaitis, he got him. Otherwise, Killam just put the pressure on the defense. 3 guys, just him and the ball, blowing by guys. They couldn't even keep up with him.
That kid is fast.
Yes, with the dribble.
Ball.
Yeah,
know,
he's got the ball. I love it.
Mason Killam gets his first free throw, so he will get a second. He's earned that. Killam, by the way, has 6 points now. And the next one is up short.
And 4 bruises.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the Wolves. Right corner. Ingalls, he's going to drive to the basket. Lost control of the ball. Gets it back on his own. He's underneath the basket. There's all sorts of activity going down there. Mason Killam comes up with the ball, but the officials call a held ball.
Goes for
possession arrow is Ripon.
Yeah. So the leading scorer for Winneconne is finding a rough going here in the first half at Ripon. He's doing everything he can, but he's missing open threes, and when he drives, the help defense for Ripon is smothering him.
3:38 remaining in the first half. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon 28, Winneconne 24. Mason Killam driving to the basket, lays it up and in.
Breaking him down with the dribble.
Nice job, Mason Killam. Winneconne the other way, top of the circle. Immel on the wing left side, drives into the corner, drives to the basket, does the reverse. No good, but Henry Patine got the rebound. He's going to come back the other way. Mason Killam on the wing. Patine has it now to the free throw line into the lane. Stop, jumper, good! Henry Patine. And that draws a timeout on the floor. 3:02 remaining in the first half. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Tigers 32, Wolves 24. Back after these messages.
Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Holman Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Holman Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun.
All right, welcome back to the Tigers Den. Big game here tonight, Ripon and Winneconne, and it's been good news this first half for the Tigers, leading 32-24.
Both in search of their first conference win, both clubs.
Just under 3 minutes now in the first half. Winneconne ball after their timeout. Passing the ball around outside the three-point line into the left corner. It goes to Benjamin Gonzalez. He'll take a drive.
Good defense.
Top of the circle, wing. Brady Immel with it. He's driving to the basket. He goes back out on top to Ingalls. Ingalls will drive. Immel in the left corner is going to drive again. Stop. Stolen away. Declan Dudzinski. Ty Bradley tipped it. He gets the ball from Dudzinski as he heads to the hoop. And he makes the basket and he's fouled.
Down at the other end. The turnover was because Trachinski came from the weak side to the ball side. They trapped him on the baseline. He gave it up. And what a transition basket that was.
Outstanding play. Declan Dudzinski to Tyler Bradley. Makes the basket, now is getting a free throw.
And the way they walled up on that first sequence off the timeout by Winneconne, You know that's what Coach Chanel Harrison had to be talking about.
Free throw's no good, so Winneconne gets the ball back here. Ingles for three, right side, no good. Rebound, Immel underneath, but it's stolen away. Hatfield, but he stepped out of bounds after the ball. Going after the ball, it'll go to the Wolves. So the Wolves underneath their basket, left side, 2:15 remaining in the first half. American Family Insurance scoreboard, Tigers 34, Wolves 24. Oh, what do we got going on now?
Well, we got Carter Brown coming in for one because somebody must have some. Well, he's coming in for Declan Dudzinski.
So I don't know if it's got blood on the floor or what.
I have
just sweat.
Don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, coaches are out there wiping it all up. So.
Yeah. There's been a few plays down there where guys are on the floor fighting for that ball. So we'll call it sweat.
All right. Winneconne will inbound underneath their basket, left side. And they are going to try to get it in. It was tipped by Hatfield, but Immel was able to pick it up. And it was Schaefer heading to the hoop. He couldn't handle the pass. Out of bounds it goes. Ripon ball.
My goodness, that was so weird to hit the backboard. That's why you never let a ref hand you the ball underneath the backboard.
Here's Jaden Truchinski, brings it up. Carter Brown, Hatfield driving into the lane, stopped off glass, no good. Rebound is Winneconne. Tyler Bradley called over the back.
Yeah, and he was.
His second, team's ninth.
Everybody's in a 2-foul club over there for Ripon.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
So Winneconne will get 1 + 1 if made. Riddick comes in.
This is the first time this year we could say Ripon up double digits.
Yeah, right. Exactly right. Parker Ingalls will get the free throw. He has 2 points, make it 3, all on free throws.
Yeah. Just a
5'9" sophomore.
Yeah.
As Marty mentioned, leading scorer. This one's short. And rebound bounced around out there, but Logan Polash finally gets the handle on it. He will bring it to the right side across the timeline to the wing. And he's now at the free throw line. He stops, goes back to Carter Brown. Brown posting up is Riddick. And Riddick is going to get fouled.
I'll tell you what, I thought Zero reached in and got the ball, Oliver Arborough. I thought he had ball. And we talked about this earlier. If you do anything with your hands, even if it's legit, they're going to blow the whistle. The refs don't want to have to mitigate anything with the hands.
9th team foul on Winneconne. Riddick misses the free throw, so Winneconne gets the rebound. They're on the wing right side are the Wolves, trailing by 9 in this first half.
Ripon, good job of getting back on transition right away.
Lukaitis in the lane, Ingalls, Immel, left side wing.
Got to be smart, 2 fouls.
Oh, he dribbled the ball off his foot. Logan Polash dove for it. Oh, and they're going to call that a travel. I
told you this is an old school officiating crew.
I guess. Yeah.
And if you're on the ground, they're just going to call it. This is...
good effort by Logan Polash. Very good effort.
Oh, yeah. That would not have been called with pretty much any other crew.
I think you're probably right. All right. Anyway, Winneconne gets the ball inbounded to Brody Schaefer. He's going to drive to the basket.
A push in the back by Polash.
But it is going to be a foul. And just making sure who it's on. It is 30. Logan Polash, his first, team's 10th. So Winneconne shoots 2 the rest of the half, which is 73 seconds left. On our American Family Insurance scoreboard, 34-25 Ripon. Free throw, no good. Shooting the free throw, I should say, is Brody Schaefer. He has 6 points tonight, including 2 free throws.
Yeah, he averages just under 10 points a game.
And the next one is up, and this one is good. Ripon inbounds, no press any longer. Jaden Truchinski will bring it across the timeline for Ripon. He's had a good first half. Top of the key, stops, goes to Hatfield, drives to the basket in the lane, but he dribbled it. I thought he dribbled off his foot.
I couldn't see.
But it was knocked away by Winneconne, yeah.
He did everything right, but go up immediately. You explode off the spin move on your last dribble. Easy for me to say sitting up here, but it's nice to see him looking Hatfield when he's open to score.
Truchinski to Hatfield on the inbound. Logan Polash in the lane. He had it stolen away. Lukaitis, and he had it stolen away and knocked out of bounds by Jaden Truchinski and Polash as they hustled back.
Yeah, Polash actually got the hand on the ball, and he was the one that had the ball stolen from him. So it went off his legs. So Winneconne inbounds under here with 2 on the block, 2 on the elbow. 52 seconds. Don't fall asleep here. Okay.
Inbound into Imble. 34-26 Ripon, our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Lukaitis has it, wing right side. Backing up with it. Immel goes to the left. Stops after one dribble. Aberle. Top of the circle. Stops.
They're running the little wheel.
Lukaitis dribbling around out there. He lost the ball on a bounce. And it's Ripon ball.
He dribbled it between Riddick, Brown, and Truchinski. And, you know.
Too much dribbling.
Oh, yeah. And he knows it. Everybody else knows it.
All right, so Jaden Truchinski will bring it up. Tigers with 24 seconds remaining. He gets across the timeline with 21. Jaden Truchinski's going to hand it off to Logan Polash. Truchinski right corner. Nice pass to Jacob Riddick, who goes to the hoop and was fouled on the play.
Beautiful execution on the entry pass, and Riddick, for a guy that sat out of basketball for a while, excellent attacking of the rim.
The foul on Brady Immel, his first, team's 10th. Ripon will shoot 2 with Jacob Riddick.
Do you have a favorite Riddick movie, Lynn?
I don't, actually. I'm not a big movie guy.
Okay. Oh.
I'm more of a black and white movie. I like the old ones.
Yeah, I like them both. Dial M for Murder.
That is a good one. Nothing wrong with Hitchcock. This time of the year, it's got to be The Bishop's Wife with Cary Grant. So.
We're going to get another bump on Truchinski. Anything like that, you know, and I get it. I will say this. The officials are being consistent. You bump somebody, you do anything with your hands, even if you don't foul them with your hands, but it looks like a foul, you're going to get the whistle.
Jaden Truchinski's second personal. Parker Ingalls hits the free throw. That's his 4th point of the evening, all at the free throw line. One more, and he gets that one as well.
Yeah, look at him. The average is just under 18 a game.
All right, 8 seconds. Jaden Truchinski to Logan Polash, drives to the hoop, lays it up and in.
And he done a double pump to prevent the block shot from behind. Smart move.
A shot on the wing and left side as Winneconne brought the ball up quickly. It's no good, and it's now halftime.
It's good to see number 30, Polash, getting some floor time and taking full advantage of it.
Our halftime show is brought to you by MPB Builders. They are known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders. They are a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. Not one-time winner or a 5-time winner, a 13-time winner.
God bless.
MPB Builders.
Leo Sauter.
All right, our halftime score, American Family Insurance score, Ripon Tigers 36, Winneconne Wolves 28. We'll be back with our halftime and other information right after these messages.
Hometown Radio, the home of the Wave and the Bug, is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in to WRPN 93.1 FM and AM 1600 and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area. Our halftime show is brought to you by MPB Builders, known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders, a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000. Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational options to each and every student. Ripon Tigers are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere supported by a dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and strive for excellence. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. If you're looking for straighter teeth, better chewing, or simply a better-looking smile, Sensational Smiles Orthodontics offers treatment for both adults and children. Sensational Smiles Orthodontics, your only local one-stop orthodontic office, located in downtown Ripon. Silver Creek Dentistry offers a truly different dental experience. No upsell, no lectures, never any pressure. They truly believe in treating you the way you want to be treated, with friendly and compassionate dental care. Silver Creek Dentistry for all your dental needs. Walsworth Printing in Ripon believes a company, like a family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Our pregame show is brought to you by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Homan Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Homan Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun.
All right, we are back at the Tigers Den, and it's a good first half for Ripon. Our American Family Insurance Scoreboard, Ripon 36, Winneconne 28. Halftime show brought to you by MPB Builders. You know it. They are a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. Quick review of the scoring. We'll begin with the Tigers. Mason Killam has 8. Jaden Truchinski has 10. Tyler Bradley has 4. Henry Bettine has 8. Traeger Hatfield 2. Logan Polash has 4. For Winneconne, Oliver Aberley 3. Xander Bartel 2. It's Brody Schaefer with 5. Alexander Thomas 2. Parker Ingalls 5. Brady Immel, he has 9 points for the Wolves. Marty, really a good first half for the Tigers. A little bit of a slow start, but they really came on strong those last, let's say, 14, 15 minutes.
The one question mark I had was, what is Truchinski going to do coming off of his best varsity performance, comparing last year as well as this early this season? And while we saw he missed his first 4 maybe, and then from there he lit fire. You talked about it off the air. Maybe it was his back-to-back threes that lit the ignition.
The catalyst that really started going,
Yeah, and I noticed I was fully anticipating to hear balanced scoring for the Tigers, and that's what it is. And that's something else we haven't seen this year. And it's their defense walling up. It's taken them a while to figure out what do these officials call. And they have to understand, you just wall up, you move your feet, and do not think about reaching. And even if you chest bump, they're going to blow the whistle. Ripon, I think, is figuring that out now. On the Winneconne side, it's interesting. Their leading scorers on the season are not leading in scoring or even close to it. And in fact, Parker Ingalls and Brady Immel, the two you just mentioned, that are leading scorers, they are the leading rebounders for the most part. Oh, well, not Parker Ingalls, I'm sorry, but Brady Immel. Ingalls, I think all his points are free throws.
Yes, they are. 5 of them, yeah.
Yeah. So what does that tell you? That tells you that defensively, Ripon is getting the job done. How many times have we seen in transition where Ripon has come back and stolen the ball on Winneconne or what have you, and then in the half court to help defense, especially guys like by Trachinski and for us, Killam. Man, they're rotating over along the baseline and taking away anything those guys want to do down low in a half court set. It's really fun to watch right now, and this is anybody's game still. So.
Well, again, halftime brought to you by MPB Builders, known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. Marty, you always have some good conference information over there, and what do you got for us tonight?
Well, let's talk about, first of all, what's going around the conference tonight. Hey, 2-0 Waupun. They are at Berlin tonight, and we know what Berlin can do, and they're at home. 1-0 is Berlin. And then the Indians of Kewaskum are 1-1 in conference. They're on the road at 1-0 Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Plymouth sits idle tonight, being that there's only 7 teams in our conference. They will play tomorrow. They're going to take on, at home, the Sheboygan Falls Falcons. We know them about football, don't we? So that's what's going on around the conference tonight with regards to our conference. Also, what's interesting is in the standings, you got Waupun 3-2 overall, undefeated at 2-0 in conference. Berlin 6-0 all around, 1-0 in conference. Kettle Moraine Lutheran 4-2 overall, 1-0 in conference. So those are your top 3 teams of the echelon: Waupun, Berlin, Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Plymouth 4-1 overall, 1-1, and then it's Kewaskum, Ripon, and Winneconne. Kewaskum with 1 loss and 1 win. We talked earlier in pregame, Ripon 0-2, Winneconne 0-2. Someone's going to go home 0-3 tonight, wondering what's it going to take, right? And hopefully Ripon can hold serve here with a nice lead at halftime.
All right, tell you what, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the start of the second half.
Hometown Radio, the home of the Wave and the Bug, is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in to WRPN 93.1 FM and AM 1600 and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area. Our halftime show is brought to you by MPB Builders, known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders, a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award.
All right, back at the Tigers' Den. Again, halftime show brought to you by MPB Builders. We thank them for sponsoring halftime. We're back at it here as Winneconne has the possession to begin the second half. And it's Lukaitis who has the ball now, wing right side. Again, Tigers lead by 8 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's Immel taking a drive to the hoop, left side, puts it up with the left hand. Nice job, Brady Immel, for 2.
It was, and it wasn't bad defense either. Now, Ripon's got to be careful. You got all these Tigers with 2 fouls. You don't need someone picking up that 3rd foul early.
All right, Mason Killam to Jaden Trachinski for 3. It's no good. Rebound to Winneconne. Ingalls, Brady Immel left side into the corner. Trachinski guarding him. Back to Ingalls, who drives the lane, shoots it up and in.
Beautiful.
Parker Ingalls.
Teardrop. 4-0 run to start the second half. Wolves very focused.
All of a sudden, an 8-point lead is down to 4. Jaden Trachinski reverse underneath the basket. Oh, he missed it.
Overlaid it, yep.
Alexander Thomas the rebound. Winneconne the other way. Could go on a 6-0 run here. Brady Immel has it. Over to Lukaitis. Left side into the corner is Schaefer. Immel takes a 3. Got it.
Wow.
Brady Immel.
Riddick gave it to him, and he's kind of asking himself going down the floor, oh, man.
7-0 run to start for Winneconne. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon 36, Winneconne 35. 8-point lead down to 1. Mason Killam on the wing right side, posting up as Riddick. Goes back to Hatfield. Hatfield to Mateen.
Boy, all of a sudden the bumping is not being called.
Now Truchinski underneath. Good! Jaden Truchinski, nice pass from Henry Mateen.
Going down that same baseline that he missed the reverse layup before. That time, solid.
So the Tigers get it back. Now a 3 for Immel again. This is an air ball. Goes out of bounds. Ripon's basketball.
Yeah, it landed out of bounds on the shot.
Yeah.
And I was hoping the ref was going to blow the whistle right away.
16:05 remaining in the second half here. 38-35 Tigers on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Mason Killam to the free throw line. He's going to take a shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Riddick tried to keep it alive, but he got called for a foul.
He just got his third.
And Jacob Riddick.
Wait a minute.
Nope. That's his first.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you thought it was Hatfield, or Bettine, I thought.
Yeah.
Or Bradley, one of the two. But anyway, first foul,
right.
Jacob Riddick,
good.
first team.
That's good news.
It is good news.
We need that big out there.
All right, Winneconne. Lukaitis, top of the key for a 3. No good. Rebound, Riddick.
You got to wait until that ball clears from the rim, below the rim.
No kidding, right? Here's Hatfield from Killam. Killam gets the ball back. Truchinski, free throw line, jumper. Good! Jaden Truchinski.
We're seeing the emergence of another scorer for the Tigers this season.
Quickly the other way, Lukaitis to the hoop. He overshot it, and the rebound to Riddick. To Mason Killam, who's going to bring it up. 40-35 Ripon on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
Nice job by Killam. Just go up there and take the handoff from Riddick.
Killam takes it to the hoop, left side, misses it though. Quickly the other way. Winneconne, Lukaitis lays it up and in.
3-point game.
And Lukaitis, his first 2 points of the night.
I like that. When you're under pressure like that, denial, point guard goes right up to the guy and takes the handoff like up the A gap instead of getting lazy with a pass that can be stolen.
Henry Bettine at the free throw line. He's going to go back to Mason Killam on the left side. Truchinski drives the lane, lays it up. Oh, he overlaid it. Ingles the rebound the other way. Lukaitis in the lane quickly off the glass. Good.
Split the defense nicely. Okay, we got a 1-point game.
Again, it's 40-39. Ripon on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Winneconne player just hit the deck. No call. Now Henry Bettine for 3, right corner. Good! Henry Bettine.
In, out, in.
His third 3 of the night. Tigers back up by 4. Now Winneconne the other way, stolen away. Henry Bettine, left side. He's going to go to the hoop. He turns his back to the ball and loses it, but there's a foul.
Truchinski was the one that stuck his hand in the cookie jar, knocked it out. Bettine picked it up, went in transition on his own, and got bailed out with that foul call.
14:05 remaining in the second half. Tigers 43, Wolves 39 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Jaden Truchinski will inbound the ball for Ripon. He's had a good game again tonight.
Winneconne's played themselves right back into this contest, so it's turning into a really exciting game.
Hatfield gets the inbound. Riddick posting up, goes to his knee, kind of got tripped up a little bit. Hatfield gets the ball back. Henry Bettine lost control but regains it. Now it's Killam on the wing right side. Long 3. Off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. And he's going to bring it back now to Hatfield in the lane. Shot is up. Off the glass. Good.
Good patience by Mason. He could have gone up on his own, but instead found an open Hatfield in the lane.
So a good play by Ripon. Now Ingles the other way for Winneconne. Goes up. Jaden Truchinski, I think, knocked the ball out and goes out of bounds, but remains in Winneconne's possession.
Ripon picking up their defensive effort just like they did in the second half, and they're really surrounding the ball when it penetrates down the lane.
Immel will inbound the ball for the Wolves. Goes way out on top to Ingles. Right side over here now with Schaefer. He's going to drive to the basket. Shot is up off glass, no good, but a foul before the shot.
On Killam.
Yep. Mason Killam's third personal, second team of the half. Before the shot, so out of bounds underneath the basket for Winneconne. Immel will inbound it. And he gets it in to Ingles. Truchinski guarding him. Ingles had to go way out on top.
Yeah.
Now Immel, left corner.
Nice steal.
Nice steal by Jacob Riddick.
On the crossover by Immel.
Yep. Yeah. So Mason Killam will have it now. Right side into the corner is Hatfield. One dribble, then he stops, looking, goes back to Killam again. Killam left side, Bettine, he travels.
It's a walk. He was open. You got to remember, too, Ripon can do a better job of dribbling with a purpose, meaning just don't take a nervous dribble, pick it up, and then you got a dead ball situation. Keep your powder dry, pivot under pressure, and then if you have to dribble, do it. No, coach is talking about dribble jump stop, but he walked. Here we go.
I was going to say Winneconne's ball. They had a couple of substitutions. 13:03 remains in the second half. 45-39 Tigers, our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
What a game of ebb and flow here of runs.
Been a fun one. Bartle has the ball, goes to the hoop, lays it up and in with the right hand. Nice play, Xander Bartle.
They're doing a great job of attacking the rim here early on in the second half.
Speaking of attacking the rim, Henry Bettine had it, went to the basket, missed the shot. Hatfield picked it up. He missed the shot, but he was fouled.
Yeah. Good alert play by Hatfield.
To follow the shot and go to the rim, absolutely.
To be there.
Second foul on Benjamin Gonzalez. Second team foul. Traeger Hatfield gets 2 free throws, and he makes the first. He has five. Yep, he has 5 points tonight, including 3 free throws. Ty Bradley comes in. Out goes Jacob Riddick. Next one is up and no good. Rebound out of there. Bartle of Winneconne handing it off now to Schaefer. Schaefer to Aberle. Aberle, top of the circle right side, making a drive was Thomas. He hands the ball off and driving to the basket nicely was Xander Bartle. Hits the basket.
Yeah, everything they seem to be doing right now, the Wolves, is getting to the rim.
Mason Killam now for the Tigers. Wing left side is Hatfield with the ball. Henry Bettine driving in the left corner, backing his way in, takes a shot off glass, good! Strength, Henry Bettine for 2.
He used his body to protect the ball nicely on the turnaround.
Did a nice job. Here's Aberle now for Winneconne, top of the circle. Now to the wing right side. Bartle has it. He's looking. Going to hand the ball off. I believe that's to Schaefer. Schaefer, Aberle, wing right side. That's a 3, up and no good. Rebound out of there. Mason Killam. He quickly goes to the left side, down the sideline to Henry Bettine, top of the circle. Hatfield on the right wing. He drives to the basket, stops, bounce pass to Bettine. Again, backing his way in, but brings it back out to Killam, who drives in the lane, stops, tries to go to Truchinski, but the pass was not near him. So it goes out of bounds. It's a turnover.
Wow. All that so uneventful after all that movement.
Well, the pass
it's like, what? That is not how that sequence is supposed to end, fellas.
It was not. Yeah, I don't know. Poor Mason Killam. He just passed the ball about 2 feet away from him.
Yeah. Hey, you're not where you're supposed to be, man.
Pretty much, yeah. All right. Hey, 11:27 remains in the second half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard has the Tigers 48 and the Wolves 43.
We're going to be back in action this Monday. Yeah, more high school basketball. And this is a different format, folks. I don't know if I've done this before. Back-to-back varsity games starting Saturday at 6 o'clock. It'll be the boys' first varsity taking on another Tiger team. That's right. Chilton brings their bus in, and they'll be playing the Chilton boys, who's averaging 53 points a game. They're 0-6. They're looking for their first win. Ripon will start at 6. Then it'll be the varsity girls' turn, where Jesse Noldolf will bring his ladies in at approximately 7:30. They're going to take on a 3-5 Chilton ball club that averages about 53 points a game. Ripon a little less than that, about 48. So that's all going to be back-to-back varsity games Monday, starting at 6 o'clock.
We're glad to have you along here on AM 1600 WRPN and 93.1 FM The Wave. Along the World Wide Web as well. You can watch and listen at youtube.com/Ripon channel. Here's a shot by Winneconne just off the rim there by Alexander Thomas. Tigers get the rebound. Logan Polash into the game for Ripon. He goes to the hoop, and he's fouled.
I love it. Good things happen when you attack the rim.
Logan Polash, he's had a good night tonight, too, off the bench. 4 points.
You know, the game against Kettle Moraine Lutheran, I think it was, he got some floor time. He just kind of looked past in the offense. Well, he's starting to realize, hey, you know what? I can play here. I can do this. and you get more confidence, more floor time.
I was just going to say, he's really asserting himself more. Yeah, you can tell the confidence.
We're seeing it with Hatfield now on the offensive end as well, and Trochinsky speaks to itself. And by the way, I want to give Trochinsky a lot more compliments on his defense. I love his defense.
All right, Tigers 49-43 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, leading by 6 here, just under 11 minutes to go in the second half. Aberle over and out of Bartle. He's had a good game off the bench. There's some contact there, no call by the officials. Bartle shot no good. It's been tipped up all around, and he got the rebound. He went to the hoop, got fouled, made the basket.
Some of those thicker players, when you start thinking about guys like Immel and Reitz, they're way down low, it seems, because they're not just 6'3", they're thick as well.
Yeah, husky.
Making room. Yeah, your comment about how Killam just kind of bounced off the spin move.
Yeah. And Bartle's got 9 points in this game. He's played well off the bench. Again, a 6'3" senior, and that puts Winneconne within 3. All right, Jaden Trochinsky has it. Passes up to Bettine, who is posting up. Logan Polash, left side shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves.
Had a good look. That's what you want.
Alexander Thomas quickly the other way. Oh, Jaden Trochinsky almost stole the ball. And he kind of had the player's arm, but no call was made.
Yeah.
And the Winneconne coach is wondering about that.
Yeah, well, he is. And why the baseline ref is not making that call is beyond me.
Well, clearly didn't see it or just didn't care.
Nope.
One of the two, huh?
Sometimes it's focus.
Yeah.
I relate to that.
All right, Aberle gets the ball in the inbound for Winneconne. Oh, Mason Killam knocked the ball away, but Immel picked up the possession. Back to Aberle, top of the circle. Bartle left side on the wing is Ingles. He's going to drive to the basket. Hey, Jaden Trochinsky tied him up, and he did. Good defense.
I thought he was going to do this.
It's a good defense. It's a held ball, and Tigers possession. Nice job.
When you feet leave the floor with the ball and you're able to reach in and grab it going up, don't you think there would have been a whistle for a foul in the first half? and now they're letting them play more in the second half.
They are just a little bit, aren't they?
They are letting them play. We're seeing a lot of bumps that were called fouls in the first half.
All right, Mason Killam is going to drive to the basket. Logan Polash gets the ball into the left corner, goes back out to Declan Dudzinski, drives, and we are going to have a foul on Winneconne. Declan was going to pass the ball to Jaden Trochinsky in the corner.
Here's what happened. He went down that lane line. He wanted to look to shoot, and then he bailed out because of the defense, and it was too good a defense because they got called for his second foul. That's Immel for Winneconne.
All right, Jaden Trochinsky will inbound. Mason Killam has it. Posting up is Bettine. And he had a stop, got double team. Polash, Trochinsky, wing left side, 3. Off the rim.
It was straight, just too much back iron.
Bartle the rebound for Winneconne. He brings it all the way up before handing the ball off at the free throw line here to Gonzalez. And now we have a traveling call on the Wolves.
Yeah, sometimes you're just trying to get ahead of that defense, and you're moving a little quicker than your feet are willing to let you do it. 9.5 minutes left, or you tell me how many seconds that is, my friend.
American Family Insurance scoreboard, Ripon 49, Winneconne 46. Here's a pass that was stolen away by Winneconne, stolen by Ingles. He lays it up and in.
Ingles laying in the weeds. You know, he's got his points on free throws and a steal.
Back to a 1-point game. Mason Killam across the timeline now, top of the circle. Here's Henry Bettine for 3, right side, no good. Rebound to Gonzalez. Quickly, Ingles the other way, right side. Aberle in the right corner. He's going to stop his dribble. Immel, left side now is Bartle driving into the lane. Going to hand it off to Ingles for a basket. It's no good off the top of the rim. Off the top of the backboard. Goes out of bounds. It's Ripon's ball.
Is he going to be overruled? Let's see it. They're talking it over. I thought it was off the Winneconne kid. They're reversing it.
Oh, they're reversing it.
Well, the head ref went over and told the baseline ref that it's going to go the other way.
Yeah. So it goes to Winneconne upon further review. And the Wolves will have it with an opportunity to take the lead as they have possession with 8:55 remaining in the second half. Wow. Ingles is going to inbound the ball to Immel. Over to the right side now, Schaefer. Here's Ingles. Ingles to the basket. Nice give and go.
Forget those flybys. Ripon has to stop trying to, block jump shots from way out there.
Now, I was just going to say, Ripon has lost the lead, but they get it back. And as Traeger Hatfield drives the basket.
What a difference when you have all 5 guys, when they're open, taking the shot.
Here's Ingles for 3, top of the circle, no good. Rebound coming out of there. Who's got it? Immel does. He stole it away.
They were boxed out.
Now Aberle for 3. He's got it on the wing right side.
Change of events. You thought Ripon had the rebound momentarily.
Oh, man.
Turns into 3 for Winneconne.
8:10 remaining in the second half. 53-51 Wolves on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Hatfield has the dribble, goes to Mason Killam, wing left side. Hatfield gets it back.
2 balanced teams. We talked about it in pregame statistically. It seems to be playing out that way.
Henry Bettine to Truchinski to Mason Killam. Under 8 minutes. Free throw line. Hatfield driving into the lane. Stops. Goes to Riddick. Drives the basket. He overlaid it. No good. Rebound stolen out of there by Ingles of Winneconne. Quickly. Long pass.
Beautiful.
To Brody Schaefer. He puts it up and in.
Yeah, Riddick had the rebound. Came down with it. And you got a cheap chin up. And it got down to the waist. His rebound got stolen. Give credit to Winneconne, and what a transitional pass that was.
7:37 remaining in the second half, and the game has been turned upside down. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard, Winneconne 55, Ripon 51. Back after these messages.
Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000. Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational options to each and every student. Ripon Tigers are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere supported by a dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and strive for excellence. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
All right, we're back at the Tigers' den. Ripon called timeout, now trailing by 4 after leading most of the first half and most of the second half, but Winneconne was sneaky.
Yeah, they came out in the start the second half and went on a 7-0 run. From there, it's been back and forth by both ball clubs in a game of streaks.
All right, well, the Tigers with the ball. Henry Bettine, he's going to drive the basket into the lane. Does a fadeaway jumper, no good. Riddick kept the ball alive to Hatfield into the left corner. Goes to Mason Killam, wing left side. Jaden Truchinski, Henry Bettine. Bounce pass to Riddick underneath. He's going to try and get in there. His pass, though, knocked away by Brody Schaefer.
Smart play by Killam, not trying to reel it in off the deflection of the Winneconne player.
It remains Ripon's basketball. Jaden Truchinski will inbound it in the far corner in front of the Ripon bench. Goes out to Riddick. Jacob Riddick, Mason Killam, wing left side. Here's Hatfield. Hatfield to Bettine, who's posting up. He tries to get the ball up in there. He wouldn't go. Rebound Ingles, and he's going to dribble out of there.
Out.
It's a 3-on-2 for Winneconne, and Ingles to the basket, fouled by Jaden Truchinski.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Ingles, that dribble on that ball was about 4 inches off the ground.
Yeah, good dribble.
It was a great dribble to get out of the double team pressure of the Tigers.
So Ingles will inbound the ball underneath his basket right side. Goes to Lukaitis, back to Ingles. He's driving the basket. Immel for a 3, wing left side. He got it.
Boy, he was waiting for it too. He was set. He had his feet set where he wanted them. He was just seeing if he was going to get the ball or not.
Ripon has some work to do now, down by 7. Here's Mason Killam. He's in the lane. Jaden Truchinski for 3. Got it! Chase Jaden Truchinski.
Great pass by Killam. Hit him right in the hands. And he was talking about a guy waiting to shoot the 3 once he gets the ball.
American Family Insurance scoreboard. Wolves 58, Tigers 54. 6:15 remaining in the second half.
Defense on the tip away again. That time Truchinski. He's got 3 fouls.
Yes, he does. Into the game, Declan Dudzinski. Out goes Jacob Riddick.
Ripon goes a little quicker, a little smaller with that exchange.
Inbounding is going to be Lukaitis for the Wolves. Gets it into Ingles. And Ingles dribbling, goes right side into the corner. Lukaitis has it, back to Ingles. Back to Lukaitis, left side. With it now is Thomas. Nice cutting down the lane for Winneconne, but he missed the shot. Brody Schaefer.
In and out.
And he rolled the ball. Yeah, he carried the ball.
I'm telling you, I'd like to see you get the ball to the guard. That's just, you talk about old school, that's how I am.
Yeah, Henry Bettine was dribbling right at half court, and he did carry it. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So Winneconne gets the ball back. 5:54 remaining, second half. 58-54. Wolves lead on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's Ingles to Immel. Wing left side. Oh, almost stolen away by Mason Gillum. Yeah.
Him and Turchinski really great at hitting the passing lanes.
Here's Lukaitis driving the lane. Goes to the right side. Immel back to Lukaitis on the wing right. Nice pass underneath to Ingles. He missed the shot. Good defense.
Yeah.
Jaden Turchinski gets the rebound.
And there was contact. No whistle.
Mason Gillum now top of the circle. To Bettine. He's going to go down and comes back out to Hatfield. Jaden Turchinski. Oh, take the three. Why not? But he doesn't. Gives it to Declan Dudzinski. Mason Gillum for three. Got it! Wing left side.
1 point game. We're just about 5 minutes remaining in regulation.
58-57, our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Wolves by 1. Brady Immel goes to the hoop. Gets caught underneath. And, it's saved by Lukaitis.
Well,
wow.
I thought his right foot hit the timeline.
I thought so, too. It's passed now to Ingles. Wing left side. Drives the lane. Soft shot up. He got the basket, and he is fouled. Wow.
What a series that was right there.
Oh, man. I guess. Too bad.
The energy by both ball clubs. The defense by Ripon, in particular, Turchinski and Gillum.
That's Turchinski's.
And Hatfield's doing a nice job, too.
I was going to say, it's Turchinski's fourth foul. And 15. And Parker Ingles gets the free throw.
Full timeout being called here, I believe, Winneconne.
Well, 4:48 remains in the second half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Winneconne 61, Ripon 57. Back after these messages.
The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course the signature donuts. Meats hand-cut daily to Webster's Deli Broasted Chicken. Delicious dips and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Webster's Marketplace in Ripon is proud to partner with Hometown Broadcasting and support Ripon Tigers athletics. Thank you for shopping Webster's Marketplace, your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987. Highway 23 West in Ripon.
All right, welcome back to the Tiger Den. As mentioned, 4:48 remaining in the second half. Wolves trailing most of the game. Had a big rally about 5-6 minutes ago, taking the lead. Ripon's come close to within one, but now trail by 4.
Yeah, to start this game, it was Winneconne in charge. Then Ripon took that away going into the locker room. And then to start the second half, it was Winneconne again catching up to Ripon, and now it's back and forth.
Mason Gillum has the ball. It goes to Jaden Turchinski, wing left side. Gillum gets it back, driving to the basket. Soft jumper, no good. Winneconne rebound. Boy, are they hustling the other way. Right corner, Lukaitis. He's wide open for a three. And he's in and out, no good. Henry Bettine the rebound.
Yeah, he looked at his foot, made sure he's behind the line, took a rhythm dribble, just missed it.
Mason Gillum drives to the lane, reverse. No good. Tip in by Henry Bettine.
Way to be there and avoid fouling when he did it. 2-point game. Ripon down a deuce.
Winneconne the other way. Just 4 minutes now remaining in this second half. Lukaitis, wing left side, driving as Thomas goes to the right side. Immel for three, no good. Mason Gillum the rebound.
Off and running.
And he's going to go right to the basket, lays it up and in. Mason Gillum.
He used Turchinski as a decoy. They had to respect him. Finished at the rim.
We are tied 61 all on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 3:35 remaining second half. Schaefer into the corner. No man's land.
Steal.
Stolen out of there by Hatfield. Good job.
And kept his feet in bounds. Hatfield, nice defense, 23.
Good athletic, smart move. Mason Killam now. Top of the circle. Right side, Declan Dudzinski. Hatfield. Top of the circle now goes to the left. Stops. Henry Bettine into the corner. Going to drive to the basket. Puts it up and in.
Boy, I'll tell you right now, he learned that from his dad, Mitch. Guaranteed.
Henry Bettine. Nice job. The Tigers have the lead again. Oh, and Jaden Truchinski just got his 5th foul.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, in high school, you only get 4 fouls.
No, you get 5.
No, you sit on 5. The great
Good
quote,
point. Good point.
Great quote by Al McGuire.
Well,
you get 4, you sit on 5.
All right, well, Jaden Truchinski's done for the night. He had a good night. We have, 9, 10, 11.
And the defense.
17 points.
Oh, his defense with his offense, I'll guarantee that's a new career high, 17. He's coming off of a 14-point performance earlier in the week.
Yep, good job by Jaden. It's too bad. 2:52 remaining in the second half. Tigers lead by 2.
Declan Dudzinski in for him. And Declan is...
he was over and back, and the officials didn't see it. But we now have an offensive foul on the Wolves.
I don't know how that ref missed that. But like you said, poetic justice on the offensive charge by Winneconne.
Yep, and that charge is on Alexander Thomas. His 3rd foul tonight, 15 foul. Tigers 2-point lead, 2:47 remaining. American Family Insurance scoreboard 63-61. Ripon, it's been a good one here at the Tigers' Den tonight.
Come to the ball.
Declan Dudzinski over now to Hatfield. Hatfield has it. And it's Logan Polash in the left corner.
There you go.
Mason Killam fakes a shot, hanging on to it.
Yeah, I kind of like the one-on-one here. Ball screen from Bettine.
Polash now, left side, dribbling. Goes over to Declan Dudzinski. Dudzinski to the free throw line, backing it in, stops, almost traveled. Goes back to Mason Killam again, wing left side. Killam to the basket. Oh, he slipped and fell.
Wipe it up, folks. Get that towel out there.
Slipped and fell, and it's a travel.
Get the towel out there.
Yeah, I don't know. He just slipped. He blew a tire.
Well, and then you're on the floor anyway. You're going to tell me this kid's not sweating?
All right, Winneconne the ball back. 2:08 remaining in the second half, trailing by 2, 63-61.
Has to be a Division I game to get the towel.
Brady Immel in the lane. Back out. Parker Ingles 3. No good. Henry Bettine the rebound. He's fouled.
Immel. But Immel hates the call. He probably did have all ball on the reach from behind. But what have we been saying throughout the whole game?
You know, he could get the ball with the hand, but he could hit him with the body.
Well, but they're just going to call the reach.
They are indeed.
9 out of 10 times anyway.
So 1:54 remains in the second half. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Tigers 63, Wolves 61.
And diamond press by Winneconne again.
I was just going to say the press is back on. Henry Bettine has it, and we have a timeout. Wow.
I like when Coach Chanel Harrison's the times when he takes his timeouts. I think his timing is excellent.
Ripon has come back from a deficit of 7 points in the second half. Okay, let's take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Our pregame show is brought to you by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Ream Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Back at the Tigers' Den. What an exciting game tonight here at Ripon High School. Minute 45 remains in this contest.
That would be 105 seconds. It's the Tigers 63, the Wolves 61.
Also inserted just now Logan Polash, the 10th grader.
Inbounded to Mason Killam. Ripon with the ball here. Killam being guarded heavily out there. Gets it over now to Declan Dudzinski. Back to Mason Killam. Back to Declan. Top of the circle, trying to back his way in. Oh, he tried to pass it to Mason Killam under the basket.
Yeah.
Over his head, out of bounds, turnover. That's a tough one. All right, Winneconne will inbound it with Brody Schaefer.
A little out of control on the pass.
So here come in Winneconne. Lukaitis has the ball, double team, but we're going to have a Ripon foul.
Wow.
Well, that's going to be a bonus now for Winneconne.
It was good help from Polash when his teammate's man got beat. Polash slid down to take him away on the baseline.
Yeah, that's his foul. Second, seventh team, as we mentioned, bonus. So one free throw plus another if made. It's Aiden Lukaitis. He misses it. Rebound out on the floor. Everyone's diving for it. Winneconne will come up with it. And now we're going to have another foul.
Yeah, that'll be on Polash again. His third. And it was fighting for the loose ball, and he got into the legs of the Winneconne player that did come up with the ball. I believe that was
Henry
Schaefer.
Bettine. They're calling it on Bettine.
Wow, isn't that interesting? Because it was the bottom of the pile was
Polash.
Right.
So we got a 1-1, and that's good.
And that's Bettine's fourth. You better hope this game doesn't go OT.
Brody Schaefer makes the free throw. He's had a good night, too. 2, 4, 6, 9. He's got 10 points.
Riddick back in. I'm not sure how many fouls he has, Lynn.
Minute 18. Riddick has 1.
Oh, there you go.
So
that should help well on Immel underneath.
Schaefer can tie this game with a free throw made.
Riddick has to remember, though, when guarding Immel, you got to guard the 3.
We've got a tie game.
Yes, 118.
A minute 18 remaining in the second half. We are tied on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, 63-63. We'll keep it here. And Marty, what is the Ripon coach saying to the players right now?
Well, my wife says I can't hear at home, so I sure as heck can't hear it with this crowd across the other side of the court. But I think what they're going to do, he's going to talk about, he doesn't have to talk about his defense. I think the defense is doing great. He's going to talk about when they get the ball in the half-court offense. Who do I want that ball? Who do I want to have that ball? They were trying to get the ball down to Mateen last time we had it when we threw it away on the turnover. Mateen was on the ball side lane line. They were trying to feed him, but they doubled Mateen. So I think they still want to go to him. Other than that, Mason Killam, he can penetrate, drive, under control with the ball. I like him on top with the ball, and I like Mateen trying to get low. But if they can isolate Mateen down low, you see how he can finish along that baseline, too.
Inbounded, and the press is on. Mason Killam has it to Hatfield. Hatfield, Declan Dudzinski, and he stops. He gets it to Hatfield. To the left corner, Mason Killam. He's going to drive. Now he backs out, and he's fouled on the play. And that's a bonus.
Do you see the Winneconne players, how frustrated they are on the whistles? I mean, the
foul is on Aiden Lukaitis, his second, team 7th.
Where have they been? Ripon was talking about that in the first half.
So these are big free throws for Mason Killam. He's made 1 free throw tonight. Bonus, it's short. Rebound, Winneconne. Wow. Brody Schaefer to bring it up for the Wolves. We're under a minute to play. It's the Ingalls who got the ball. Shot in the lane, no good.
Great one and done, Hatfield, to be on the board.
He got the rebound. Hatfield goes to Mason Killam for a 3. Got it! Mason Killam hits a 3.
40 seconds, Ripon by 3.
66-63, American Family Insurance scoreboard. Now Winneconne bringing the ball up there on the wing right side.
Good
over
defense.
To the right side, into the Schaefer. Schaefer goes to Immel. Immel into the left corner. He's going to bring it back out. Lukaitis has the top of the circle. He's going to drive to the basket. Brings it back out for Ingalls.
Don't let Immel shoot the 3.
Top of the circle, 3. Immel, he missed it. Rebound, Declan Dudzinski to Mason Killam. 14 seconds remains. And there's a foul on the play. Is there a foul or a timeout?
Timeout, Ripon.
It's a timeout, Ripon.
With 12.4 seconds, Ripon by 3 on the American Family Insurance scoreboard. I was saying when Riddick came in, you cannot let the big 6'3" Immel get that open look. And by golly, he got it. and it didn't fall.
Let's take a quick break. It's a full timeout. We'll be back after this.
Silver Creek Dentistry offers a truly different dental experience. No upsell, no lectures, never any pressure. They truly believe in treating you the way you want to be treated, with friendly and compassionate dental care. Silver Creek Dentistry for all your dental needs. Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational options to each and every student. Ripon Tigers are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere supported by a dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and strive for excellence. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
Back at Ripon High School, 12.4 seconds remain. Ripon inbounding underneath the Winneconne basket. Winneconne on a press. The ball is getting inbounded to Henry Bettine, and he goes back to Declan Dudzinski. He's got to get it across, but he's fouled before he does.
Should go on 14, the sophomore for the Wolves.
Ripon just needs one free throw here, but it's a bonus, so he's got to make the first one. Declan Dudzinski.
That's a smart foul. Declan has not played that much when you look at minutes on the floor in this contest, and I believe probably his first time to the line tonight.
7.7 seconds remaining in the second half here.
I like him as a football player. Let's see if I like him as a basketball player.
He missed it, and the ball is bouncing on. Winneconne the other way. Lukaitis on the wing right side. He calls timeout. 2.5 seconds to go, and they call timeout.
Well, here's the deal. Lukaitis had an open three, and he is he can shoot the three. Why he didn't take it, he was right in front of the coach. You got to believe the coach was calling for the timeout. So that's why. But now you got 2 points. I don't like that. I got 5 seconds. I got the timeout. Now with 2.5, you got a chance for a ball screen, a dribble, a catch, a ball screen, a dribble, and a shot. Who are they going to set the table for? Well, you need a three. So if you're Ripon and you're over there listening to Coach Chanel Harrison, hey, guys, we're not defending the rim now. They need a three. So we're going to guard the perimeter. I want my guys all out on the perimeter, right? And how many times will you see it? Give them the two, but you take away the three. And sure as heck, don't foul them on the three.
Our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon Tigers, 66. Winneconne Wolves, 63. 2.5 seconds remain.
So if you're Ripon and your guy goes down into lane, let him go.
And you're missing one of your best defensive players in Jaden Truchinski.
Without question. And so don't let your instincts take over.
The ball inbounded right in front of the Winneconne bench, between the bench and the scorer's table over there. Inbounding is going to be Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas to the inbound, into the right corner. Ingles shot, three, no good. Rebound, game over. The Tigers win it. How about that?
Wow. Hard-fought battle, both ball clubs so evenly matched. What a great win for a first-year head coach.
Mihai Chanel Harrison. Yeah. So our American Family Insurance final score, the Ripon Tigers 66, the Winneconne Wolves 63. Wow. All right, well, that was exciting. Let's go and check out some of the scoring, shall we? Mason Killam, what a night tonight. 16 points for Mason, including 3 threes. It was Jaden Truchinski who has 17. Tyler Bradley comes up with 4. Henry Bettine has 17 points. Traeger Hatfield has 7. And Logan Polash has 5. For Winneconne, it was Oliver Aberley with 6. Xander Bartle has 9. Aiden Lukaitis with 4. Brody Schaefer has 11. Alexander Thomas 2. Parker Ingalls has 14. Brady Immel with 9, 11, has 17. So that is the scoring for Winneconne. And it's a big win, first conference win for the Tigers.
You know, Mason Killam doing his little Jimmy Chitwood imitation on that three ball with just seconds remaining.
Yeah.
And one of the hardest shots to take is when you're all alone. And that's what he was, and they kicked it out. They dribbled, drive, and kicked it out. Great job. And the emergence of this young man down here on our left, talking to family members, Jaden Turchinski, 14 points the other night, and I'm not sure what you said. Finished with 17.
17, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And this is a guy that pretty much would just play defense, take care of the ball, and let somebody else take care of the offense. Well, his emergence, along with, I would also suggest to you that Hatfield, Traeger Hatfield, has now joined the party, and it's going to make the team that much better, more balanced, tougher for the opposition to guard. We're going to be back.
Yeah, what's up next?
We're going to be back in this gym on Monday with a doubleheader. The boys will start at 6 o'clock Monday, the 18th, and that'll be against a non-conference foe, Chilton Tigers. The boys are 0-6 for Chilton, and then followed around 7:30, depending how long the boys game takes. That'll be the 3-5 Chilton girls coming in to take on our 1-7 Lady Tigers.
All right. Well, what an exciting game tonight. The winning basket.
Wow, we got a win,
to
buddy.
Mason Killam.
Our first win that we broadcast this year in this gym. Yeah, that's going in my diary tonight.
It was a good one. All right. So our final score has the Ripon Tigers 66. The Winneconne Wolves 63 from our American Family Insurance scoreboard. And we want to thank you, the listener, who stuck with us here tonight. We appreciate that. And also all of the support staff as well. Yeah, Jim Soik, who just joined the party now. No company car yet for him. He's behind the camera tonight. And then Patrick Cronin. Our guy doing all the stuff behind the scenes. So, yeah, those two guys did a good job for us tonight. Yeah. And I don't know who's at the studio, but if it's Sarah thank you, Sarah. Or Aiden. Could be Aiden for that matter.
Yeah, or Jason Mansmith. Yeah.
So,
give
anyway,
him a shout out.
We thank all of them. And, of course, we want to thank our sponsors as well and you, the listener. We certainly appreciate it. We will be back here again on Monday night. And if you're so inclined, doubleheader at Ripon College tomorrow. The men at 1 o'clock versus Lakeland College. And the women at 3 o'clock versus UW-Platteville.
Other way around, actually.
Oh, is it the other way around?
Yeah, because your conference women always go second. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The first game's at 1 with the ladies, and then second game's around 3 with 3
o'clock. So maybe we'll see you at the college gym tomorrow, the Wilmore Center, Weisky Gymnasium.
Yes.
All right, well, again, 66-63, big win for the Tigers, and we thank you for listening. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. You have been listening to Ripon Tigers Boys Basketball.